see if we get knight c6, because I'm attacking his pawn. Knight f3. d6, getting tempo. He does not play d6, getting tempo. Let's get this check instead, because that queen acts like a bishop. And that was the trap. Knight. Knight g5, winning the queen. Knight takes. So tempo on queen now. Let's see. e6. Why not? Why not bishop? Okay, so I have a couple moves. I have the pawn and I have the bishop. Bishop looks interesting. The pawn move looks interesting too, because it just cramps him up, right? It just cramps him up, and I get this F file. Okay, so he didn't want to take with knight. And that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I just want to cramp you up. It's hard to play knight f6. It's hard, you know. Not castle. I got this check coming too. I could have played the check earlier as well. This is actually even better because he can't run to the other side. Continually grabbing all this stuff. Now I should develop something. I should develop something. Okay, now he's gonna hit my queen with his rook, which is logical. I mean, because what else do you do, right? What else do you do? I gotta be wary of getting my queen stuck in tiny places, so I think I'm safe on g3. This is what happens when you just move the queen and don't develop anything else. g3 is fine. Okay, now it's really just castle and do stuff. That's a good move, but when I start exchanging, you should be screwed. Now your knight is defending the rook, so if I move that knight, it's not good for you. But exchanging the rook is fine as well. Also, attacking c7 is interesting. He's trying to get his other rook into the game. Here, just being boring and exchanging a lot is fine. Opponent left the game, claim victory, and so opponent has left the game. Poor guy. Should we wait for them? Should we wait for them? No, let's just claim victory. Oh, actually, they contended. Okay. Now I'm attacking c7. I should develop more stuff instead of attacking. Let's get out of the way here so I can get my rook onto that file. He's waiting for a mistake. Just play solid moves. Let's see, knight takes, rook is pinned. The more trades the better, so we can play a move like f4. It's a little bit risky. risky. But it ends up giving me a lot of trades, I think. Which is what I want. Can't really defend. That just gives me a rook behind a passed pawn, which is not what you want. Plus I have a check coming. Let's see, a good spot to put this guy. Just go here. I still have a check coming. It's hard to push that pawn without. What is that move? Attacking the rook. And opponent resigns. They really need the passed pawns. And they're trying to achieve the passed pawns down the center, but no. Bishop's opening, and this is a common trap. He played it with the queen out, so I'm going to show this trap. So here, you need to play bishop takes and go enter a Koltanowski position. But here, pawn takes, bishop takes f7, and you probably shouldn't take that bishop. Maybe, yeah, you're still screwed. And he plays knight c6 to protect the d4 pawn. And usually here they play this move. And all we're going to do is get this check. When the bishop comes out, we actually have the same trap. But if they go for this, this is going for the knight. It's a mistake because it generally leads to some kind of mate eventually. Boom, boom. See, something like boom, boom. You know, it leads to some kind of mate eventually. You just keep chasing. I think if you can run or take here. Boom, and I think I have something like this, and yeah, you know, you just keep chasing until you get mate. So he played with the queen out, even better, because when he goes for this, boom. So taking the queen here, and I decide to do this. Here it's a little bit risky. I'm moving only my queen for a majority of the moves, and not really developing, and I'm kind of stuck in a cramped corner. So I knew he was going to try to get a lot of temples on my queen. That was a smart move to prevent myself from castling, but you know, I get the exchange. He lost signal here. I could have claimed the victory because the opponent left the game, but I think he was just thinking. He was just thinking, putting pressure, a lot of pressure on e5, trying to get some open lines for myself. And these were interesting moments here. So let's see, if take, and I achieve my goal of trying to win the exchange, right? If you try to avoid, I have all this stuff I can munch. And if you go somewhere else, I even have something like this, and then right. So lots of mistakes that can be made in a position like that. So he tries to defend. Here also I have this move as well. But actually this move is better, kicking off the bishop. And if the bishop moves, I can get the check first, and then take, attack the bishop, attack the pawn. So this can't be too bad, right? So what happens is he sacks the bishop, and I mean this looks interesting to me. Just you gotta defend that, and then yeah, this looks interesting with 3 pawns and not 2. Very, very contentious. Very contentious here. But I think I can just keep getting a lot of checks and causing general havoc. I can even take this because if you put... No, I can't. I can't. Can I? No, I don't think so. I need to block these pawns. So I think this would have been a better position for him. But anyway, he takes what he wanted to get that tempo instead. But lets me have this, and now his position is ruined. What does computer think about this one? Right, if we turn on the eval, let's see, best move settings. Evaluation is still eval for white. The high for white, right? +5. But how about this? Or no, +6. It's hard for him to push these pawns because otherwise you just separate them and they're not doing such a good job. So if I take though, okay, garnering the exchange, the pawns are split, and yeah, it's hard to push those pawns. It turns out. What about when I was like doing this kind of stuff here? Boom, boom. Eval still good. It's still like, just get off this file somehow. Get off. Use the king. Okay, so the idea is just to use the king. They keep pushing. Oh, okay, they can't right there. Just use the king. And then get the file. He can't really push. He can't really push. Let's say he does this so he can push a pawn. Let's check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it looks scary, but not really. Okay. Anyway, that was the game. And opponent resigns here. This position is a mate in 9. This position is a mate in 9. If we want to see that, I don't know if an opponent will play moves like this. They'll play moves like this, maybe. You gotta block. Okay, now you're just stuck. Now you're just stuck. Block. Maiden. That's a mate. Okay. Mate somehow.